we're snowed in, we're snowed in. I'm not gonna talk in Canadian measurements because quite honestly, I don't totally understand centimeters for impact.
Because metric isn't sexy.
You know, like if I say, oh, 6 inches on the ground.
Would you know what that is in metric?
Probably 1,000 centimeters, maybe, something like that. Maybe 50, could be 12 centimeters. It's 12 centimeters in a mile, 16 kilometers in a fathom, and 9 inches in a furlong, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, hold on. So.
How's it going, everybody? Happy New Year, man. The Weather Network was after telling us you might get a little bit of snow in the next couple days. And then they said,
oh, snow squall warning.
But they did that so many times that we were all just, whatever. Got up yesterday morning, 6 a.m. with Millie, and we came outside and it was lightly snowing, kind of like this. And there was just a dusting on the ground, no big deal. Back to bed. She got me up about 7:15. She was done being in the crate. So we got up and there was a good quarter foot on the ground. She snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed and snowed all day long. And this morning we woke up, there's gotta be close to 2 feet of snow on the railing. This here, that's a tall boy. That's a tall boy. See? 473 milliliters. This is gonna be my little treat after I plow out. I plowed last night until about 9, and I'm glad I did. However, it's filled up at least half again, and I didn't plow the front path and stuff, so I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get going to do that. Look at that! I barbecued last night. I barbecued last night, so that entire barbecue was 500 degrees, completely bone dry, about 10 o'clock, and it continued to snow throughout the night. So the Weather Network didn't know until it started that, hey, it might be gonna snow, and now we've got snow, you know? I hope you guys are having a good beginning to the new year. We've been taking it like super lazy easy, and we've watched 2 seasons of The Mayor of Kingstown, sorry. Hugh Dillon co-created it, and he's from Kingston, Ontario. So I'm sure in some capacity he's based it on Kingston, but the show is Kingstown, The Mayor of Kingstown, right? It's clever, right? Because what he's done is he's changed the word completely by adding a W. Huh? W. A dub, y'all. Morning. We've got ourselves a whack-a-ton of snow. A whack-a-ton. Just, you know, that's what the first couple of days of the New Year's looks like. Making up a curry tonight and plowing the driveway today. Thanks for all the comments on the last video. When I had said that I've been watching tons of videos, I'll be honest with you guys, I went down this rabbit hole with the History Channel and Ancient Aliens and Beyond Skinwalker Ranch. That's been my go-to. Survivor Man Bigfoot, Beyond Skinwalker Ranch, Ancient Aliens. I mean, I'm getting up at 6:30, 7 o'clock with the pup, and what am I going to do? Well, I'm trying to keep her, you know, we play real hard for a couple of, half an hour, and then she, you know, she's a puppy, so she just naps. She's out. But I can't leave the room because then she'd follow me, and I want her to be out. I want her to nap. So yeah, I've been going down these YouTube rabbit holes. I noticed, Greg Steele, you'd mentioned I didn't see your last video. I did, and I loved it. You did the whole Camp Cootery. I didn't even comment on it because I was watching it on my phone. I prefer to comment on the laptop, but yeah, I've been watching some of the videos. I've got tons to catch up on, so that'll probably be this weekend. So you will all be hit with a flurry of hidey-hos from me in the next coming little bit, I'm sure. But anyway, Happy New Year, y'all. Let's dig ourselves out. So it's day 2. The snowing is still continued. We had plans. Not like we're going out for steaks and lobster plans, but we were gonna do some stuff, but we're snowed in. And Miss Lady is going to make her award-winning, world-renowned, prize, golden champion, purple ribbon meatballs. But we were just watching this American reacts to Canadian slang video.
It's time for another round of
Are you serious though?
And we're having a debate on whether or not this is true, because how, oh, and Miss Millie's here. How can it be true? Okay, so Serviette, Freezy, and Just Fucking Give Her, we couldn't believe that people,
Sure. This is a family channel.
we couldn't believe that people didn't get it, or Out for a Rip, or Yeah No For Sure, or Yeah No Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently these are all Canadian slangs that Americans don't understand. We had to Google what a freezy was.
They call it
Freeze pop?
freeze pop and icy.
And an icy? We have ices, but that's like like you get at the fair. Anyway, but like, yeah, so just to clarify some stuff, Out for a Rip. Was it me?
Oh, I mean, going out for a rip.
Heading out.
Heading out.
Just out for a rip, are you, bud? Just out for a rip?
Let's go for a good time.
Yeah.
Hey, I got the quad. You want to go out for a rip?
It's funny, I just did that thing where you said use it, and I was like, yeah, it's just going out for a rip.
Yeah, just go out for a rip.
Can't use that.
Just f***ing give her. That's also as good as just send her. Just give her. It means go. Like, you know, like I'm not sure if I should start this new job or yay, man, just f***ing give her. Serviette, napkin. Serviette's napkin. And what was the other one? Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, yeah, or like yeah, no are polite ways of saying, you know, if somebody's like, hey, do you want to come to my sister's wedding? I'd be like, yeah, no, for sure. Means, of course. I mean, if it's not an intrusion, I would absolutely love to do that. So anyway, it's nighttime and we're snowed in. As I said, Ms. Lady is gonna make meatballs. Meatball time! Okay, you know, if you've got a family, and I'm assuming most of you do, we love to work in the world of generations, right? So Miss Lady is part Italian, part Scottish, part Croatian, though she would say Yugoslavian, or your mom would.
Well, because it was Yugoslavia when he lived there.
On her mom's side, 100% Italian. And so you've got the Nona, who is like every Italian Nona you can think of. Think of an Italian Nona.
Short, sweetest thing ever.
Yeah.
Just feeds you.
So in theory, that Nona would then teach her daughter all of those recipes, and then that daughter would teach my wife.
Yes. Maybe.
But
my mom didn't listen very well,
No.
if that's the case.
her mom hates cooking.
Hates it. Like, thinks food is just a means to an end, whereas we enjoy food.
So tell them about your recipe.
How about the meatballs?
This is the recipe that Miss Lady was hoping that her mom would cook her.
My Nona didn't eat cheese, so we do. So I made my own recipe. Nona used to make the best meatballs in wedding soup, but that's pretty simple. And we like to eat meatballs with a good marinara sauce and all that kind of stuff. Ricotta cheese is a must, which is something that my mother and probably my Nona would think is heathenish, but here we are. Parmesan cheese, it's super simple. It works every single time. Some Italian seasonings, not just Italian seasoning out of the jar, but make a good seasoning. And then you have to fry them up and then you keep cooking it. And you just put a simple marinara sauce. And Mr. Mans here likes to eat it on a sandwich. Meatball sandwiches.
I love a meatball sandwich with
How
a little
many-
bit of mozzarella.
Nobody says that, and nobody does that.
I've seen The Sopranos.
That's almost racist.
You made fun of the Irish.
Always.
All right, so here we
Anyway.
go. Miss Lady's gonna cook. Cue the Italian music.
Recita